education is the most important thing we can leave our kids. Education is the most important responsibility we have to society. But we don't think of it from a CSR perspective. In India, we have a significant religious component to our upbringing, and we're taught that we have a responsibility to society. C.K. Prahlad wrote a book where he said that the gold is at the bottom of the pyramid. So my pitch to corporations is generally not think of it as responsibility, think of it as opportunity. There is a significant opportunity, and the role of the CSR department or the CSR people within corporations should be to educate the corporations about that opportunity, more so than trying to convince them that they have a responsibility. People don't respond to responsibilities, they respond to opportunities. And it's all the complaining that you regularly hear. The educational institutions don't create people with the right skills that corporate India wants. Well, corporate India has a significant role in that too. Corporate India needs to be part of those institutions and needs to be part of the communities to realize that they need to help create the individuals that they want to employ. It's not a one-way kind of a role. Our position on this, especially on education, is that affordability and the tools that you create can have a significant impact. We're not very complicated. We don't try to figure out very complicated solutions to very complicated problems, except we believe that if you can give the right tools to the poorest of the poor, they'll find they're more resourceful. We'll find that they're more resourceful than we are, and they'll deploy those tools for benefit of their lifestyles, their life standards, better than we can think of. So our thought was that if we can give them the resources at a level that they can afford, they'll figure out how to deploy it and make benefits of it more than how we can teach them how to do that. The scale of the challenge in India is significant. Dropout rates are significant. 220 million kids in schools. If you look at the dropout rate, that number could be as much as 360 million kids in schools. These statistics vary between lots of different people, but we also know that a significant number of teachers don't show up in rural schools. There aren't roads that go to rural schools, and the quality of education needs to be improved. In fact, this chart from a study that Sugata Mitra had deployed talked about the quality of education in relation to economic class and distance from a large metropolitan city. The further you get from a large metropolitan city, the quality of education deteriorates because the best quality teachers migrate to the big cities. They don't go into rural India. Our belief is that if all we do is bring affordability to the solutions that we create and make tools available to those people, the impact of that will be a lot more significant than anything else we do. Thank you so much.